Spoiler warning for this video, we are talking about the second half of the escape mission for Starfield, found in the Creation Club created by Bethesda. Seriously, this is your final warning. So there I was standing in a room full of bodies. First of all, I want to make it very clear I had nothing to do with this. But wait, how did I get into a room full of bodies? Well, basically, I went to Neon, I got gassed, I made a new friend, I solved a few puzzles, and found a mysterious note telling me that I should shoot all the cameras. That's important. And I met Red. Red is my new friend number 2.
I don't want your damn help.
Yeah, he's got to warm up to you. You see, this mission actually has several different endings. So yes, there are multiple ways through this mission. All you need to know is that I found myself in the aforementioned room full of dead bodies.
Look at all those bodies.
Let me know in the comments what you would do if you found yourself in a room full of dead bodies in Starfield or otherwise. And while you're thinking about that question, make sure you click subscribe. Well, with the smell starting to get to me, I decided to leave, because I know when a party is over.
Try not to be too pessimistic. You can speak that stuff into existence.
Oh wow, you're one of those, okay.
Just think about the money.
No, Ava, I'm not gonna speak it into existence. This is already the reality. So I take a little peek just to make sure there aren't any weird perverts on the other side. I did mention the cameras, right? They had cameras everywhere watching us.
What the hell?
Oh.
Welcome to the prize room.
Welcome to the prize room, she says.
I want to congratulate the three of you on making it this far. I'm sure you're all curious about the number on the board.
Yes. I really love the little flags banner they put at the top. Really makes it feel festive.
Is that number also represents your compensation? Your collective compensation? Only those who have taken the gift are allowed to leave.
Didn't I see some graffiti on the wall that said, beware of gifts? Yeah, I feel like that's important.
As you might suspect, there's a catch.
Of course there is.
2 gifts. And as such, no more than 2 of you can return home.
This lady sounds like she doesn't know how much a banana costs.
Which means one of you must be removed.
Oh my god.
See, I told you this is some bullshit.
What do you think that means? Removed.
Ava,
It means exactly what you think it means. They want one of us to die.
pretty blatantly obvious.
We have to do this. I read your profile. You worked on this station. You're a part of this as much as the voice on the speaker.
Wow, Ava doesn't really understand the concept of contractors. I, being the hero, tell them that they too should go and I'll stay.
You don't get it. One of us needs to die, on camera.
I noticed that I only had the option to tell her that I tried to destroy all the cameras, not that I destroyed all the cameras. I feel like that's gonna be a problem.
I'm sorry, but there's only one way out of this.
Whoa, what the
Whoa, she's got a gun. All right, well, I punch her in the face and I realize this is not going the way that I want. So let's just rewind.
But you may not have realized.
Well, I reloaded my save from right before, and here I am back in the room while the rich lady is telling us that we've got to kill one of them.
Compensation.
And I find a secret panel.
The final portion.
One more note from Clara Anglin that tells me we need to reject Mammon's gift. The way out is inside.
What do you think that means?
There's another way out, I got a note. Last time I told her that she was jumping to conclusions. This time I tell her that I tried to destroy all the cameras.
There's no way you got them all. There's only one way out of this.
Oh boy, here we go again.
Sorry, kid. You did this to yourself.
Sorry, but you did this to yourself.
Damn. Didn't have to be this way.
Let's rewind. Now I did a pretty good job shooting whatever cameras I could find, but now I was realizing there was one that I hadn't got before. Maybe I got them all except for that one, and now I've got that one, so we can move forward.
But there's only one way out of this.
Whoa, what the
Sorry.
Well, had to put her down again.
Didn't have to be this way.
Yeah, Red, I know it doesn't have to be this way.
I wouldn't be standing here if it wasn't for you.
I think Red and I just became lifelong friends. Well, I will say this. If this is the route that you choose, that's how you get the gun. But this is not how I want to do things. For now, I decide to reject the gifts.
Maybe there's a secret panel somewhere I missed.
Okay, there was a secret panel, I already got it. But don't worry, I did figure it out, and I am going to show you how to get, I would call it a secret ending, because there is a way to save everyone. The note from Clara Anglin said that the way out is inside. I went back to that room from earlier where I battled a bunch of creatures. There's a trapdoor lever here. Well, this must be the way out. Let's give it a shot. I don't think that's it, but I actually was onto something. So when the game reloaded, it put me back in that room with all the bodies.
I don't know what to say.
And at this point, I had almost given up hope. And then I saw it. A friggin' camera.
What the hell?
Welcome to the prize room.
God, she loves making people suffer. Probably gets off on it, a weirdo. So here we are, we're back with Ava. She wants to kill Red. I tell her, you go, I'll stay, because I'm a hero. And then I'm thinking, please, 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 please. Here we go. I destroyed all the cameras.
You did what?
Things are different. This is like my own personal Groundhog Day.
I guess if that's the case, there's no point to any of this. No hard feelings, kid.
Man, you. Guess I owe you one.
You don't know the half of it.
Their way. Well, I may be leaving. I'm not taking their creds. That's a monkey paw right there.
I hope you know what you're doing. Best of luck.
So now, crucially, we have spared their lives. They're alive, but we're still here. We're still stuck. I remembered that message that said, reject the gift, the way out is inside. Wait a minute. Maybe it's not just inside the station. Maybe it's inside the gift. It shatters. Sure enough, the employee number 4 keycard. Well, now I'm just armed with possibilities. Also kind of crazy that they have employees. I mean, I get it, somebody has to set all this stuff up, but Christmas parties must be very weird. Well, now that fan should be off, and there's no gravity, so I should be able to float down safely. There we go. And then I see a body. Oh my God, it's Clara. In her final note, she says that she made it all this way, but forgot her cutter. Well, she mentioned that there was one locked up in the trash room. So using employee number 4 keycard, I'm able to grab it. I'm feeling pretty good that this is gonna be the exit. Well, Clara, I'm sorry you didn't make it, but you've been a huge help. I cut the door, which falls very heavily for a place that has no gravity. Gravity comes back. What lies beyond? Well, now this is a different hallway. And in fact, there's a sign above the door that says employees only. Well, I have an employee key card. I think that's close enough. Let's take a look. I cannot tell you how shocked I was to see a janitor. So I figured I'm going to talk to him.
You're dead meat.
I bet he was so surprised to see me. Wow, so they like live here and work here. It's a pretty weird job. Well, now that he's dead, I rummage through his shit and I find employee number 7 keycard. You know, that's the problem with corporations. They see people as numbers. Inside there are scientists, and I pull out an axe and I go full Shining. Yeah, you guys deserve this. I take a look around their dark ass office. If you are playing this mission, there's some really interesting lore that you can get all about this place from reading these computer entries. They are legitimate scientists that have all sorts of other projects going on that might actually be worthwhile. But this weird experiment that a bunch of rich perverts watch for entertainment is actually funding the rest of their projects. You gotta break a few eggs to make an omelet, I guess. While in this computer, I find one more entry for opening a door. Well, we want doors to be open, so I do that. What's that sound? Oh my God, okay, that's okay. This is a door I shouldn't have opened. Good God. And I find one more that looks kind of confused. So I head back out in the hallway and I go to door 259. Let's check the one on the left. It's security. Well, this guy's wearing armor, so the axe isn't doing much. This is where they watched all the cameras. And then I see the weapons. It's shotgun time. And I discover some scientists conducting what I believe to be an autopsy of some sort because, yeah, they want to see exactly how we died. Well, doctor, here's how you died. And finally, I head to door 001, which has corporate executive vibes immediately as I walk in.
I've been waiting for you for a long time, my dear.
Ah, great, it's this lady.
And let me say, what a show you provided the stakeholders.
So I tell her to go F herself.
Such anger.
So yeah, she tells me that they're scientists. They do this for a reason, but mostly the reason is money. I mean, I guess that makes sense.
If you don't mind telling me, having survived it, what did you think? How do you feel?
And now she's trying to get me to do the end of the call survey. But hey, I get the very special gun, which by the way, does end up being one of my favorite guns. But I'm getting out of here. I head to the dock, grab a couple of supplies, some loot. I love loot. And finally, I find a box with all my stuff in it. I gotta say, this is a fun mission. I'm curious if you've played it, what you thought of it, and even more curious if you've played it and then played the game further. Have any of you found that lady later on in the game? Because if she shows up again, well, I'd like her to not be alive. I'll tell you one thing, the ship they give you, not that great. Let me know if there's other Starfield missions that you want me to tackle. Before I close out the video, I will tell you that we have an amazing Discord full of fans of the game having great conversations. And we also have a Patreon, which helps us keep doing videos like this one. But we got lots of fun videos planned, so make sure you subscribe because we will be back for more.